Sids, have you ever trained in conditions quite like this before?
No, I don't think so. That's probably the toughest conditions that we come across in world cricket. But I think it's enjoyable too. We obviously follow the sun a lot, and for me personally, being over in the UK the past 6 months, it's actually nice to get some warmer weather.
Just looking from afar, it looked like there might have been a bit of focus on leg spin bowling, and you guys were talking a little bit about that today. Can you kind of tell us what that was all about?
Yeah, I think in the past we've probably come into series, worked hard on spin, but not specifically on what they're bowling, the deliveries that they bowl, and the cues to watch as a batter. So I think we've been lucky enough to get a couple of guys come in that are very good spin bowlers, and we're pretty lucky that our spin bowling coach Sri is from India, and he was gladly dragged over a couple of his mates from back home. A couple of spinners. So we've got one leg spinner, we've got a left arm as well, and I think just their experience. They're very talented bowlers in their own right, and they're putting in a good contest in the nets. They're bowling a lot of overs, but I think in the discussions that I spoke of previously that we've been talking about spin bowling, they've been able to jump in and give us little tips on their ideas with their deliveries, the different types of deliveries that they have, what to watch, what to look out for, and I think that's definitely helping the batters in this group. They've learned a lot in the couple of days they've got to work with them. So I think the big focus is obviously they got 2-star leg spinners. Obviously Yasir Shah, who we've played before, we've seen, he's a great player, and Shadab who's been playing and we expect to line up. So we've got to contest against those two guys, and I think having good discussions about it, different deliveries, what to watch. I think it's been good for us tail enders as well to hear from different batters, the way they go about it, the way they watch the ball. It's nice to hear from them, and it gives us something to work on when we get in the nets. And I definitely think it's helped me personally, and the other guys are definitely learn a lot from it.
How much of a threat is Yasir Shah? It's obviously taking up a lot of what you're talking about. Is that a real focus to kind of keep him out in the series?
Yeah. Obviously, it's all a big focus on all of them, but he's going to play a big part. Spin bowling in this series is going to play a massive part. They're going to bowl a lot of overs, a lot more than the quicks are going to bowl. So it is good to be able to focus and really concentrate on different deliveries and that type of bowling. I think even though Shadab and Yasir, they both leg spinners, they both bowl totally different. So I think it's making the most of the leg spinners that we've had in the nets here, working on different things, and I think their change-ups and stuff have really helped us. So I think it's going to be a tough contest. He bowled well against us last series over here. He took a lot of wickets, so I think it's going to be number one plan to keep him out. But he's not the only one that we've got to focus on as we get closer.
Do you feel like character's almost as important as anything, and do you think that's kind of a key reason why you've earned this recall after nearly 2 years out of the team?
Yeah, a little bit. JL's spoken a lot about good people and good characters and coming into the side. I think just from an outside point of view, the side probably in the last little bit maybe lacked a little bit of leadership. So I think without having the captain or vice captain, any of those terms, it's just about being a leader in our own right, just doing what I do, lead by example, and just help out the young guys and help out the group. And I think it's stuff I'd normally do, but you just want to make sure you get the right things done. And I think the team's preparing well. I think all in all, the whole group is preparing as leaders. They're going out there and they're leading by example in their own right. And I think it's a good sign for this group going forward. And just looking forward to a few more trainer sessions, but I think everyone's starting to adapt well to the conditions and looking forward to getting closer to this practice match.